Welcome everyone to the Female Bodybuilding channel. And today we have a really special guest to me and to JB. He's not in the camera, but we can hear you. Correct, JB?
Correct.
We have the amazing 2020 Arnold Classic runner-up and the Queen of Spain, Mohn. Welcome, Mohn. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Thank you for the invite.
Yeah, of course. So, Anne, we followed your career for a year very closely.
Yes.
And what a ride this last year has been for you. Tell us a little bit how this year has been for you personally.
This year has been amazing. It couldn't have been more perfect. In March, I did the Arnold Classic and placed second. And 3 weeks ago, I did my second show of this year in Spain, and I won it. So now I'm qualified for the Olympia, and next show is in 6 weeks in Vegas at the Olympia.
Tell us a little bit back to Arnold Classic. After you got second place at the Arnold Classic, how was that for you? Because that's a that's the second biggest show in the world for women's physique. How did that feel, getting that second place at Arnold Classic?
It was unbelievable, incredible. I was very happy with my placing, yes.
You were happy with your placing, yeah?
Yes.
After Arnold Classic, Corona really started coming to the world, correct?
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about after Corona, when you came into France? Did you have a gym? What happened after when you came in to France after Arnold Classic?
When I come back to France, the plan was to compete 3 weeks later at the end of March in London, but the show was cancelled, and anyway, they closed the gym around maybe 15th of March. So from these dates, I couldn't train at all. So no, gym were closed, and I had nothing at home to train. So I did absolutely nothing from March to June.
You did no train. Are you sure, Anne? You did no training from March to June?
No weight training at all. I just went outside to work for between 20 and 40 minutes per day. But the main thing is that I followed my diet to the T. And that's the key to keep the gains and minimize the loss of muscle mass.
So when you can't train at all from March to June,
no.
What type of diet were you on then to keep the muscle mass, but without being able to go to the gym? What type of diet were you on then?
It's the same kind of food that I eat during the whole year. I can be in prep or trying to grow. I always eat clean food. So it's always rice, eggs, fish, meat, veggies, some fruits, but no.
I'm meaning, were your proteins high? Were your carbs high? Were your fat, like those type of things? How did you keep them?
My carbs were a little bit lower than when I train, but nothing as regards protein and fats. We keep everything the same usually.
Okay, wow, okay.
We mostly play with carbs depending on my activities.
And mentally, how was it for you? For me, when I had Corona, obviously I'm not a superstar athlete like yourself, but for me, when I couldn't go to the gym here in Norway, I was starting to get a little bit depressed. I couldn't get my outlet out. How was it for you as a superstar athlete to not be able to train at all? How did that affect you mentally?
Of course, I felt I love to work out, so I didn't feel very good, but that's something we can control. So you have to go with it. And I knew that it was not forever. And once gyms reopen, I knew that my gains will, my muscle, my physique will come back very, very quickly.
It sure did. It sure did.
No stress. No, I didn't
So
fear to lose everything, every game. I know that all is, all is, all, almost everything is in the diet. So
yeah. So you kept strong. You kept on pushing mentally. How much
yeah.
cardio did you do? How much cardio did you do when you didn't have a gym? Did you do a lot of cardio or?
Like I told you just before, I just went out for a walk between 20 and 40 minutes per day.
And you're also a personal trainer, correct?
Yes.
How did that affect your job during Corona? Did you have, did you train people at in their homes, or was there no, or did you train them in privately, or how did that go?
Some people lost the motivation. So
Okay, yeah, I know. So Spain, let's go to Spain. This time you went into the Spain show as the favorite to win. I don't
yes.
think I don't think you've gone into a show as the favorite to win before, have you?
No, I don't think no.
No. How was that feeling going into a show? Everyone said Mohn, she's going to dominate Spain. I sended you message every day saying Mohn, you're gonna dominate. You say yes, yes, yes. But how did
No.
you said yes, of course, AJ. I'm going to dominate. No,
No,
but
no,
how
no.
did that feel? How did that feel going into a show as the favorite?
It put a lot of pressure. I
Did,
don't like when people there's a feeling that I will win the show before winning it. We never know what can happen. We never know who will come, how in which shape they will come. So the only thing you can control is how I come. So if someone can better, we never know.
when did you start your prep for Spain? Because you said the gym started to open again in June. Was that what you said?
Yes,
When did you start to train properly in the gym for Spain?
in June, at the beginning of June.
Hmm.
Because first the goal was to do the Puerto Rico Pro Show at the end of August, but it was cancelled, and anyway we couldn't travel. So
Hmm. Uh, you're known for amazing condition, fantastic shape. Delts are just. How are you able to? I wouldn't say weak points, but the things people usually talk about is your legs. Correct?
yes,
How did you train your leg? Did you do anything differently? Did you have a different game plan, or how did you train for your legs for this show? Is there something new plan, or is there something new you do to improve your legs, or?
no, we keep doing what we have done for the Arnold because it worked. I just need to redo it, and redo it, and with time they will grow.
Just quick for people, there's a lot of people who needs to bring up their legs a little bit. Can you tell us
Yes.
what's your leg training look like? Let's say do you train legs once, 2 times a week? And how does a typical leg training for you look like?
I do 1 day focused on quads and 1 day focused on hamstrings.
Different
And
days.
different days, yes. My split is first day quads, the second day I do back, third day hamstrings, and fourth day shoulders and a little bit of triceps.
I want to touch on that because there's a lot of people who need that advice. What do you do for quads?
For quads, I keep it really simply: leg extension, leg press, squats, CC squats, and that's all.
And hamstrings.
For hamstring, lying leg curl, sitting leg curl, stiff leg deadlifts, and that's all.
Is it more power movement or is it more feeling the muscle isolated? What type of leg training is it?
I'm really focused on my form, on feeling the muscle results and the pushing the max weights.
Okay. Spain Pro, you came in. It was a great. I liked you have a fellow French woman, Miss Barbara,
Yes,
who incredible story for people at home. She turned. One question: was Barbara a pro before, or no?
yes, but I think she lost her statute when they split the IFBB Pro League and Pro Elite.
Okay, so she wasn't a pro. She was an elite pro.
Yes, she chose to go to Elite, and I think that's why she lost her statute, and she has to ruin it.
So now we have two girls from France going to this Olympia, by the way.
Yes.
Yes. Great show. But one thing, okay, that was a great show for you. Great success. It was perfect score on the scorecards.
Yes.
Perfect scores. Fantastic. You came in with everyone looking at you, what you're going to do, and you came in with a perfect score. And you did the Kygo routine with Whitney Houston, wasn't it? No, Firestone, wasn't it?
Firestone, yes.
That's your song.
Yes, that's my song. That's the song that's the routine I did at the Arnold.
I
I
know.
wanted to change it, but a lot of people asked me to redo it, so I did it once again. But for the Olympia, it will be different.
Is there a special meaning behind that song, or you just like it, or is there anything special with that song why you like it so much, or?
I like it, and I like posing on it.
Yeah, but this Olympia, you want to bring something different, eh?
Yes.
Can you tell us what song, or no? Is that a secret?
No. Even
No.
Yasin doesn't know. Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. It's a secret. We are 5 weeks out from this. No. 6.5 weeks out to this Olympia. Last Olympia, it didn't go exactly as planned, or?
No, because I was very, very exhausted due to all of the show I did before. So, but this time I feel much better.
this time, and you are going in as the top women's physique girl in Europe in 2020. Valentina Mishina, who's a great champion, you beat her at the Arnold Classic.
Yes.
Valentina was not in her normal condition, though.
No.
So she's a great athlete. So usually she comes in better condition. So
Yes.
it wasn't really her best look, but you beat her. Another girl from Europe that I have high is Laura Pintado, is it?
Yes.
That's the reason why you are top in 2020 is because you have competed in 2020 and one pro show win and one second place. And Laura, she hasn't competed this year, correct?
No.
So this is going to get interesting. And
yes.
Have you competed against Laura before?
Yes, in Romania.
Oh,
this was
yeah.
my first pro show, so a long time ago.
So
2 years ago.
This is going to be the rematch. A couple of questions about this Olympia. Do you follow the other divisions? Do you follow open bodybuilding and women's bodybuilding?
A little bit.
Who is your top 3 in the open bodybuilding class? You don't have to say you think is going to win, but who do you think is going to be in the top 3?
I can tell. I haven't seen the condition. I can tell.
Women's bodybuilding.
I need to see them too.
So no predictions, Anne Moon. No predictions from you.
Not for the moment.
You're a really hard worker, Anne. I really enjoyed watching you this journey. I've talked a lot to your coach, of course, and I talk to you sometimes. And we're really proud of what you're doing. And the only thing that I'm sad about, and for people that listening, we have the greatest European girl in women's physique at the moment, and there's no sponsors at the moment paying any money. This is a shame. This is really a shame. I really hope for people out there, if someone's listening, or is watching this, that they can talk to their whoever. And won't take anything, of course. You need a proper company, but I hope some proper company reach out, and because it's incredible what you're doing. And for people who want to know your story, you have a great story with injuries and things like that, and they can probably go to your Instagram and learn more about that story. We want to say good luck, Anne. We are really, really, Anne, hoping. We're hoping for top 5, aren't we?
Yes, that's the goal.
What's the goal? Say it one more time. What's the goal for this Olympia for you?
For this Olympia, my goal is to place top 5.
To place top 5. JB?
Yes.
We want to see Natalia Coelho, Sarah Villegas, Shanique Grant, Anne Mohn, and we want to see, I don't know, Evie Rain. I like very much. You know Evie. Oh, have you competed against Evie Rain before?
Yes, in Portugal last year.
How did it go?
She won the show and I placed second.
So we're going to see a great rematch here now. Eh? Where can people follow you? What's your Instagram, man?
My Instagram is ALMBody.
Anne Mohn, thank you for your time. We are hoping, we can't wait for this Olympia. We're not going to go into detail, but you have to do a lot of sacrifice. We can't go into details, but there's some traveling that must be done to go to this Olympia.
Yes, I hope I will be able to travel.
I hope so too, Anne. I hope so. Last question. How does it feel to prep for your biggest show of your life and you're not sure even if you're going to be able to go? How does that feel?
It feels like the Olympia or another show. I prep the same way, and I do everything that I can. Everything I can control, I do it. And if I can go, it will be like in London earlier, or for the Puerto Rico. Or
we will be praying that you can go. And before
I
we
really,
go,
really want to be there, and I will do anything I can to be there.
Take us out with some arms, and let us see the guns. Let us see the guns. She is coming for this Olympia, and we can't wait to see the final package, Anne.
I can't wait to be there too.
Have a great day. See you.
Thank you. See you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Bonne nuit.
Okay, Anne. Thank you, Anne.